collect this tap, then I refuse to talk. Love you gotta, you my dog. Never come. Cause I love nigga been there for me through it all. Fell back, I was 2 and 4. All the way for you, don't hit me, let's just start.
Yeah. Salute to Mase.
Salute to Mase.
What we doing?
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski.
Another rendition.
Another episode, another us again, another week of us again. You know what I mean?
Another one again. We're doing some things. We came here to talk about it.
Yeah. Episode 133 of the Sheep Show. I am Mr. Wire the Gold Mine. Yeah, here with the homie, the guy, the man with the plan. Graham.
I don't have a plan.
You don't? So is your plan not having a plan?
I sure don't have a plan. Is that a plan? Not having a plan?
Not having a plan? A plan?
Only if you are one of those people that purposely don't plan. You know, I just go with the flow, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? If I was like a oh shit, I'm a free spirit, I just go where the wind takes me type shit.
Oh,
that's what I would think.
You're not like a feather? You don't float with the wind?
Am I like a feather? Do I want to float like a feather? No. Am I like a bird? Do I just want to fly away?
Yeah, fly like a bird.
Is that a Nelly Furtado song?
Yeah.
What song is that?
Yeah, Willie Nelly. Isn't that the song her and Drake was singing?
Is that the song her and Drake was singing? Okay. I'm like a bird.
There you go.
I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is.
Now the feather's not sounding too far fetched from what I said. You want to be like a feather and flow with the wind, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't make plans.
I remember I used to watch. My sister used to watch The Craft all the time, like the old school little fucking movie with the fucking witches and shit practicing. They would do this fucking Ouija board shit. They would like lift each other and levitate. Also, like, you know what I'm saying, witchcraft, like light as a feather. They would say like light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, and the bitch just be raising up and shit. I'm like, I don't know how they did that shit, nigga, but that's dope. So maybe I do. Yeah, maybe I do want to live my life light as a feather, stiff as a board. You feel me? Maybe.
Okay. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. You gotta give us some more context into that a little later, but yeah, I feel it.
What's going on, my man? So, what you been up with? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. All right, maybe not highly favored, but you know, I'm just blessed. Sometimes favored. You know what I mean? Sometimes motherfucker don't forget about me and be like, oh yeah, here, let me slide you real quick. You know what I mean? I'm not like on the top of the list though, but you know what I mean? I get
somewhere in there, you know.
Yeah.
I'm categorized.
Yeah, I can't complain.
You feel me? I'm with you. Who wants to listen to niggas complain anyway?
Right. Probably a lot of people in social media.
Hey, anybody that's listening to this, that's what you're gonna get. So here we are.
Absolutely. And if you're not listening to us on all platforms, go ahead and follow us at Two Black Sheep. That's on Twitter, that's on Instagram, and that's on all the shits. That's on YouTube. Shit, you can go to Facebook and type in Two Black Sheep. TwoBlackSheep.com. Yeah, we there.
Yeah, if you're watching this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, you feel me, all that, you know what I'm saying? Leave a low review if you're listening to the audio, you know what I'm talking about, help niggas out with the algorithmism. What's
going on with that?
That'll be helpful, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's the guy. I heard he's Blue Chew Ken Lou now. So, my G.
Oh.
Yo. Salute.
Tapped in. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go with this? Man?
Where do I want to go with this? I don't know if we necessarily have like a choice of where we do go with this week. This is like one of those weeks where like I think the news cycle pretty much dictates which way we're supposed to go with it, right? That's
okay.
what I understand. You feel me? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? If the energy is right, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta go with the energy. You feel me? You know, Renaissance is out. You know what I'm saying? How you
Okay.
feel it? Y'all talking about slow it down before they flag the bitch. Y'all talking about
Right. Hey,
but
you know, because they coming for next.
they for sure coming for next. You feel me? And so did Beyonce. You know what I'm talking about? With this Renaissance, this is only act one of stepping on next. Y'all talking about? This is only act one of stepping on next. She's coming through with that. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I heard she got 3 albums ready.
Yeah. Okay, so explain to me before we get into anything. The name of this album is Renaissance. And
Yes,
she did release that this was act 1.
Act 1. Yes, sir.
I'm not sure about the other 2, 3, or however many additional acts there are, but do you have some insight that there's possibly 3 more albums in the tuck, you said?
From what I understand, this is a 3-act project. So aside from this, there are 2 other acts, so 2 other albums in the tuck. You know what I'm saying? She keep one up top, so you know this one's already bow. You know what I'm saying? Out the chamber. But next, I don't know which one is next. Rumored and allegedly they had some people were saying that she's got a country album in there. So I don't know if the next wave is going to be more of that type of thing. I would assume if that's the case, then the 3rd act would be probably more of like a traditional Beyonce R&B type project. But I'm not sure. This one is more of like the house music, the you know what I'm saying, ballroom type. You know what I'm saying? This was the album let's keep it a buck. This album was for the gays.
This album's for the gays.
It is what it is.
Hey, I mean,
this album's for the gays.
This does cater to their demo of music, yes. And she is like their queen. Universally. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I could agree with you on that one. I can't speak for them and say that, but I could agree with you in theory. Yeah.
Listen, I've been told by those of whom represent the community that's what it is. So if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
Excuse me. Then fuck it. This album's for the gays.
I'm not speaking from, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just make that decision. I'm saying that this is what I've been told. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you being a barb. Now look, I thought you being a barb. No. You like you got some leeway in there. You got some like I mean you got some ears to learn some things.
That's what I was gonna say. That's a part of it. Given that I am a barb, I do have a little bit of insight. They do have a sisterhood, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? The barbs and the beehive is like, you know what I'm saying, distant cousins, distant relatives, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Marley and Nas.
They always really. The bees is always really.
Really. You know what I'm saying? So, right, you feel me? Big action.
Big action.
Big always action, really. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good.
It's good. I'm paying attention. I got my ears to the screech. You feel me? Like I said, I ain't speaking for nobody, but you know what I'm saying? I've been told some things that make me believe that yes, indeed, that this is the direction. You feel me? Like, come on, dog. Like a lot of people were saying, what's brother name from Pose, Billy Porter. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Yeah. Yeah, but salute. Yeah, this is how do you feel about the project? 16 songs. You know what I'm saying? Did you get a chance to listen to it? Did you get a chance to run through? What you talking about? What you think?
I didn't get a chance to run through it. I didn't get a chance to digest it as much as I wanted to be all the way honest. But I did get one good chance to like run it all the way through, and it sounded cool. Like it didn't sound bad. Like I liked the vibe. I liked the little bop. There's a couple of songs that did make me like look at my phone and try to figure out like, oh, what's
that?
Yeah, because a couple of them like stood out to me.
Like what?
Like John said, Plastic on the Sofa.
Bruh.
That was fire.
I stopped at that song.
Yeah. And maybe because it changed the tempo a little bit.
It was the change in the vibe of the record, but you feel me? Like by that point, I was so into like the transitions and the way she was weaving in and out of these records and shit like that. And that was a completely like it wasn't completely you feel me switching gears, but it was a different vibe from what the energy, no pun intended, of the album was to that point. You feel me? It was more like almost ballady. You feel me? In a sense, you know what I'm saying? So when she hit that one. I probably listened to that one like 6 times, 7 times back to back before I moved on to the rest of the album.
Okay, I like Alien Superstar too. That caught my attention.
Did it?
Yeah, it caught my attention. It was.
No,
maybe it was the wordplay in it, and I was just like, okay. Yeah, no. Her first couple of songs, she went on a run, and her transitions was nice.
Cozy is hard.
Cozy is really hard. Cozy, Alien, a Superstar, Cuff It, and Energy were a nice little run.
I'll take it even further. I'd say from Cozy to Plastic Off the Sofa. That is a hard run. You feel me?
No,
even with Break My Soul,
that too. But we already had Break My Soul, but it did sound good in that little run. Yeah,
niggas was saying that it sounded better on the album. Niggas was saying that on the album, the shit was like McDonald's Sprite rather than regular Sprite. You feel me? Like they said they put brand new titties on the record. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
so that does happen. That does happen. That's like the Drake song.
Yeah.
When you heard it outside,
the Falling Back.
Yeah, like remember we were like, there's certain songs like if you hear them outside of the project. Hell, we kind of felt that way about K-Dot.
Yeah,
when he dropped his single right before, and then when you heard it in the role of the album, and you're like, I get it. It sounds really good now, you know. So yeah, I would definitely say all the way up to the Plastic Off the Sofa was hard.
Did you like Thick?
Getting bigger.
I thought it was all right. I don't think it didn't stand out to me.
Like, that's that real shit.
Oh,
that's that jelly nigga.
I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it because I understood like the sound and the vibe of this album, and it's kind of like the house techno, dubstep, all in a little pocket, but new age, you know. And I'm not mad at her playing with
all of that. It's gonna live in all of those environments. You know, so all of that shit, even like some of the EDM, you feel me, wave and shit like that. Like they all gonna be rocking with this.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it at all. I feel like it was a pretty good project. I mean, I have to listen to it again and take some more time with it to actually like break down, because I want to do that to this album. You know, rappers give us music all the time, so it's kind of like easier to go through and hear. But we haven't heard a Beyonce project in a while, so I'm gonna actually listen to it.
Like 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah,
and
question real fast. Since she has 2 more projects in the tuck, when is she planning on like letting these loose?
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be a whole, like if that's gonna be the remainder of this year, if she gonna let this rock, or if she gonna come back in like October, you feel me, December, somewhere in there and drop another one. I don't know, but she said this is only the first wave because, you know, niggas was cooped up in the house through the pandemic when niggas couldn't go outside. She was like, all she had to do was make music. And I think she also dedicated this album to her Uncle Johnny, who she said introduced her to like house music and that type of shit. He was also part of the LGBT community and stuff like that. It was like that. He's not like her uncle, but like an older cousin or something like that. That was to the point where just in that respect, way you feel me like. But yeah, this is
that's why people said it's an album for them.
Hey man, I can't say, but that's just an extra anecdote that I wanted to add on. You feel me? You ain't gonna get me out here saying.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand, like, you know, light as a feather, stiff as a board, right? Or whatever that means.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. You feel me? That's what I told the bitch.
So what are your thoughts on this project? If you had to rate it off of
if I had to rate it, out of the fever, I'm gonna give it a 4.
You can give it a 4.
Oh, give it a solid 4.
Beehive finna come after you.
They ain't finna come after me. You feel me? They definitely not finna come after me. This ain't my particular, you feel me, regular bag of music, but respecting it, you feel me, in the
classic.
sense of,
damn, that's crazy, bro.
Damn, I can't say it's a classic. I can't say that. I'm not. I don't know that. I don't know that I have the. You feel me? If I can even do that. You feel me? As I'm not part of the Beehive, I can't just come out here and be like, "Oh, this." You feel me? I can't say that.
You came out here and said it was the album for the gays, so you can definitely say. It's okay. Nah,
I can't say that this is a classic for me. Yeah,
I'll say it for you. It's a great album. Classic, we don't know. Gotta let it live.
It's a little too early for that, bro.
Yeah, that's all you gotta say. I just wanted to get you some.
I don't want to poke the bear. See what I was gonna say.
Yeah, some B.O.B. crime.
I'm not here for that, man. You feel me? Harajuku Barber, man. I'm ducking and dodging those. You know what I'm saying? We're not here for that.
Compromise. For real.
Compromise is hilarious, yo. What kind of word is that? I can tell you who's not feeling the album. You feel me? I can tell you who's not feeling the album. Kelis is not feeling this album. She put up a couple of videos expressing her complaints and her frustration with being sampled. One of the posts read as follows, if I could see here: my mind is blown too, because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding. I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some of the people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everyone fooled. So Kelis, in response to the record that we played at the top, Energy, by Beyonce off of the Renaissance album, sampled Milkshake. She has complained in the past about publishing and ownership of her records and things of that nature, and put a lot of that blame of the situation of who actually owns her records on snake shit that she alleges that Pharrell did. You feel me? She also alleged in her the video that she believes that sometimes he does things like sampling her out of spite, because he knows that, one, she doesn't own her shit, and two, she can't necessarily do anything about it. But she was just saying that she would have appreciated some type of reach out from Beyonce and her camp in that regard of, you know, this happening, because as an artist, she's sensitive about her shit. But I want to know what you think about Kelis's stance on this record and this situation.
That's funny. I didn't know like the depth of it. I knew she was mad because she was sampled and everything, but yeah, I mean, like, I feel her like 5%.
5%? Only 5%?
To me, like, feels her on that. Yeah. Like,
but you like this to business?
Yeah, like, I only feel you 5% now because you've been battling for your masters. You've been not owned your shit.
Been do this.
Been do this. So this is nothing new. Just because Beyonce's then came out and you just trying to rehash it and everything, and the publicity about it because it's Beyonce.
She's saying that her and Beyonce have mutual friends. There's ways that she could have reached out and said something and said, "Hey."
Beyonce has no reason to reach out to Kelis about this track if Kelis could neither clear it, okay it, or do anything.
Just you wanted to
start, you just wanted to know.
I can understand from that perspective of I just wanted the respect of 5%. You saying, but that's it, right? 5%. That's the 5%.
You just wanted to know that, oh, hey, guess what? You're gonna be I'm sampling Milkshake on the album. Like, cool, but guess what?
I don't
I'm just an
technically
artist.
have to
Like,
have
I
that
don't have
conversation with
to.
you.
I could thought Pharrell might
Me
have told me
personally,
because
I'm
Pharrell is the producer and giving me this, and like, so like, why would I think maybe he didn't run that by you? I don't know y'all interworks. I don't know who owns what splits or whatever. I just know my label said I have to clear it through this person and this person, and you were not on that. So why do I go to you? Just like I clear any other sample. If I want to clear, if she wanted to clear anybody, name an artist. They're not 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna go to the artist. They're gonna go to whoever owns the publishing.
What Ho say? I told you who I paid, guys. Searchlight Publishing.
Man,
He told Nas, nigga, hey, bro, I didn't need to holler at you, man. I paid who I was supposed to pay.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, to add to what you're saying, like the amount of records and the amount of people that might need to be reached out to clear the records for this album, you think Beyonce's doing that herself personally?
Yeah, her
you feel me? No, there's a team of people that are doing this, and if they didn't think to reach out and extend the courtesy to you specifically, I don't know if you necessarily blame her directly for that. You feel me?
Funny thing is, the sample could have been added after the vocals.
For sure, could have. 100%.
Beyonce could have been. She could have recorded this song on like a skeleton beat, and they built the beat around it, which happens a lot. And boom, that's what you. And then you get a project, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's simple. This, and now you get people mad, and it's like, so what? I don't know. I could only be 5%, like I said. On Kelis' side, huh? Big 5.
Are you a 5%er?
Big 5.
Big 5. Big 5, man. Don't you guys worry. This is a sporting goods store.
Yeah. Big 5.
Big 5 sporting goods. You feel me?
Yeah. 5 stars. Yeah, I mean.
That's all funny.
Yeah, though. In all actuality, yeah, Kelis just got to eat this one. Keep fighting for your publishing, sweetheart.
That's really all we can say.
I don't know
about that one, you feel me?
if you feel like Pharrell is snaking you or did that. I don't know.
Hey, she was cracking me up in the video too. She was like, because she was like, no, because he's a snake and he's out here claiming, you feel me, writing credits on my songs before he even ever picked up a pen to write anything. So he's out here singing because I'm happy. No, I'm not fucking happy. No, I'm not. I was like, God damn, Kelis.
She been sitting on shit.
Sure.
She been sitting on shit. She been hot.
She was waiting to shoot her cousin.
Yeah.
So
she better leave Pharrell alone.
Yeah, that's really where her fight is, though. Her fight is really with Pharrell because she's the one that's saying, "Oh, he did this," and he's the one that's sampling this, and oh, but by the way, I love Chad. Chad's amazing, and da 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 da. I'm like, man, all right.
And she said Pharrell samples her purposely out of spite.
Pharrell like, I'm sampling me.
I'm sampling my work. That's what he's doing.
I'm sampling me, nigga. I'm sampling 5% of you.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. Now that's funny though. That is funny for real. Yeah, Kelis.
I feel for Kelis a little bit, so I can understand her frustration. You know what I'm saying, a little bit as an artist. But as you said, like her fight isn't necessarily with Beyonce. She already knows that she doesn't own these records, so like this probably shouldn't necessarily have been your response. Like this is ridiculous. But all right,
should have jumped out the window with this, but
right. Beyonce Act 1. Renaissance, it's in your phone. Make sure y'all go grab that. Make sure y'all
play that. Before we get off of this, what the fuck do you think about our album cover?
The poses and
It's just
the
her on a
horse
glass fucking horse and just poses and just
looking like a baddie. I don't know,
okay.
man. There's some significance behind it. I do believe that there is. I saw that there's a. She's had multiple videos. You know, like the Four Horsemen and like the different like the whatever, like not like the Four Horsemen, but I think like the whatever the four horse thing is,
Or
whatever.
horse of death or something. The
Yeah,
I know.
man. Yeah, but they're all different colors. They all represent different things. I did see that there is some type of theme that's wrapped around this, where over the course of her career, she has appeared with different color types of horses that kind of might represent that type of thing. So,
Get into that Illuminati bag. Let's talk.
right, we got. Hey, man, wait till we get wait till we get into our conspiracy theory pod shit. You feel me? Just wait on it. Just wait on it, man. What else should we talk about, my boy? What else should we talk about?
Said that cover art is fire.
It's for sure fire. Beyonce is a baddie. That's hella funny. Take that how you want. I got next.
For real. Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
We want to go next. We want to go next.
More music, man. More music. More. I mean, we just talked about.
We can go from one B to another B.
What's the other B? Go ahead. You feel me? That's the other B.
Yeah,
another B. Give me the other B.
Yeah, we got another B. Yeah, I mean, we can go from the big B from Beyonce to another big B, Bill. Yeah, I mean, Miss Shakira is running her bill up out there, man. Yeah, man.
Shakira, man.
What's going on with Shakira, man?
Yeah, because because Shakira and Beyonce got that song together. You feel me? What's that? Good Night, something. I don't know the name of the song, but they for sure got a record together.
Yeah, they were swinging their hips, looking all good together.
They for sure was swinging their hips. My hips don't lie and all of that. You feel me? Maybe Beyonce was telling the truth. I'm saying
Shakira wasn't
not have been she might have not been as honest as she would lead us to believe. You feel me? The Puerto Rican government is looking at Shakira right now like, yo, we need our chicken. You feel me? They said that she has
caught her with the money phone.
I think with the money phone. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They caught her flexing. They seen her perform at my nigga. They seen her perform at the Super Bowl. They said, "Bitch, the fuck."
They said, "Oh, we know that bag heavy."
Right, you feel me? Like, what do you mean? We know that bag heavy. You feel me? Like, you're not finna just get away with that. You know what I'm talking about? You're not. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So they said, I think it was like from 2012 to like 2015 or 2016 or something like that. She owed like 14 to 16 million in taxes. You feel me? That it was like, oh shit, she never paid up on these. You know what I'm talking about? So they trying to run that shit back and, you know what I'm saying, get their bag. And she was like,
"Takes a bag. Don't worry about what I'm doing."
She said, go ahead.
I was gonna say that she's facing 8 years, possibly. That's what they're looking for tax evasion. And I know our lawyers are trying to argue the fact that they're trying to use her residency, saying she didn't stay in the country full time during that time span. Yeah, so it's a whole bunch of back and forth. And I guess there was a settlement offer that they shot Shakira's team, and Shakira and them declined it. So look like she really ain't trying to run that bag.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm not paying this shit. Nigga, you niggas got me fucked up. I don't owe you niggas nothing.
Man, I don't owe you nothing.
What? She looked at that offer one time and was like, "Nah, I'm good."
This shit is whack.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
It's just crazy. Like, so is her counter? I was paying taxes in another country.
I think so. I guess
because can't you just be like, I paid taxes in this country during this time because I was there?
Yeah, but if she's saying that she partially lived there during that time period, then she should still have to pay something, right?
I don't know. I don't think
she's saying this wasn't her.
I don't think you have to pay double taxes on But I could be wrong. But I don't think you would have to pay double tax. You would just file your taxes under whatever country.
Federal
that
tax,
you
property
make.
tax.
Yeah, you can like file your taxes in America, and you own investment properties other places.
And yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder.
I mean, you might have to pay that other place like a property tax or something, but you'll file your main taxes in your main
Right. So the guy
in your main spot. What's going on? Heel Tactics.
Yeah. Man,
So I'm not sure. I don't know. Sounds like she ain't got that tax information either. So maybe she's just been running it up, and I'm not mad at her because run it up till you can't run no more.
Right. You feel me? So, hey, Shakira, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I know you tried to get away with one. You know what I'm saying? But they said the kid said she better call Saul. That's hella funny.
Yeah, man.
That's hella funny. You know, somebody else might want to call Saul, Mr. Tyga. Mr. Tyga,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He might need a little bit of protection in a different way because niggas is coming for that nigga's neck as well. You feel me? Like Beyonce is coming for niggas' necks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they told Tyga they only feeling about 5% of his music. You feel me? And with the shit that he's been putting out lately,
man, yeah, man. The guy from I don't know what his name is, but he's from Power 106. No, he's from Power 106.
American Cholo.
Yes, American Cholo, yeah. He demanded an apology from Tyga, said Tyga's been culture appropriating. Man, I don't know how to feel about this. Tyga did go up to Power 106 and had a conversation with him and issued an apology. We could hear parts of that.
I definitely didn't have any intentions to like offend anybody. That's why I want people to know. And you know, if people are offended, I really apologize. That's why I really wanted to sit with you because I'm like, it's important to me, especially like my Mexican fan base. Like, I do a show, 50% of the crowd in California or on the West Coast is Mexican, and those are my fans. So if anything, I'm hurt if they're hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So like,
yeah, man.
Salute the Tyga, man.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not saying that. Because same person he was sitting down talking to is known to go in and be like heavily racist towards black people. So Tyga sitting down to him and apologizing is kind of a slap in the face, a contradiction. Let's just take a listen to what Mr.
I don't know.
American Cholo got to say.
This guy, he's a big black guy. He's got the big black guy syndrome, homeboy. So all I know is I got my platform, carnal. Use a fool, use a chump, and use a ghetto coon. With that, I'm out. When you guys were slaves, you guys would run to Latin countries, brother. But really, you're just a ghetto coon, brother. You're just a ghetto coon. A lot of the ghetto coons do that. They talk a good one. I mean, fuck them niggers. This guy, he's a big black guy.
Yeah, bro. He give it up. So Tyga to sit down with bro and apologize.
Saying that?
For cultural appropriation. You know.
So you're saying that I should only be feeling about you. So what you're saying is I should only be feeling about 5% of Tyga's.
Yeah. Hey. I'm saying.
I didn't know nothing about bro going in.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. And it's a lot more of that. Like he's been. That's why the internet and that's why people have been like kind of an uproar and mad at Tyga for apologizing. And it's like, Tyga, how you gonna apologize for that when Mexicans say the N-word openly all the time?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Like, let's go back to when Mexicans used to say "fool." Like, what happened to "fool"?
Yeah, fool.
I rock, you feel me? I rock with fool. You feel me? What's up, fool? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I rock with fool. You feel me?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. I mean, like, it's funny. It's funny to laugh and joke like about like cultural appropriation and everything, and nobody ever seems to. We never seem to hold anybody to the fire for taking our culture, taking anything that we do.
Shit,
We
I
give
think
away.
that,
We give away. No, we give
for
away
sure
swag. We give away
swag.
swag all the time for likes,
We for sure give it away.
and they monetize it.
Mm-hmm. No, and get mad when other people monetize it because they allow other people to monetize it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
In better positions and in better ways than we can. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we giving it away.
But we giving it away first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's funny. Tyga has songs like "I Caramba," "Go Loco," "Hey Macarena,"
Macarena,
Mamacita,
nigga.
"Tatted Like a Cholo."
Keep going. Go ahead.
Right? "Tatted Like a Cholo," "Mexican Bar," "Trap P," that's him and Alpha, "Uno" with AMBJ, and "Loco Contigo" with J Balvin. Like,
he got so many of these types of records.
Got a whole EP, got a whole album full.
Yeah. 7 songs is the album.
I'm not gonna lie. When you have Latin artists that reach out to Tyga to get on the shit, I feel like that make him official. You can't get mad.
J Balvin, right? You know what I'm saying?
Alpha, like that kind of solidify him a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit, yeah. And that's what he was saying in the interview with Burber. He was like, I grew up in Mexican communities, you feel me, with a lot of my Hispanic friends that, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I heard the uproar, I was a little bit confused, but I wanted to clear the air, you know what I'm saying? But which I can partially respect, you feel me? But after seeing those videos, I'm like, oh, but not with him.
Not with him. Not with him. Mm-mm. He the one pushing the uproar and saying we need an apology from Tyga for all this, like, but he the one on the back seat talking all the bullshit. So I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to run that by you and see how you felt about that one.
Hey, I don't know, but that because I seen what I seen, you feel me, in the midst of the uproar was something that I agreed with. Was I didn't see nobody up in arms when Eminem was talking about my salsa makes all the pretty girls want to dance and take it underpants. Niggas wasn't tripping when he did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember niggas tripping like that when he did that, but Tyga tell niggas to do the Macarena one time, you feel me?
Yeah.
Get the Caramba, you feel me? They said, nah.
No, don't get mad when the white people do it.
All right, cool. Bet.
And Tyga only like 5% black anyway.
There you go. You feel me? Exactly. Salute to Tyga, man.
Salute to Tyga, man.
Hold your head, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Next up on the list, we could take it to Mr. I mean, since we're talking about niggas apologizing, you feel me?
What?
I was actually gonna go with Mr. Will Smith.
Oh, we can go with him too. Let's go. Let's keep it on that.
Because I mean, shit.
I forgot about Will.
Exactly, because he whopped Chris Rock up beside the head months ago. You feel me? And we wasn't really tripping off of it no more. But he popped out with an actual video apology and said that he was upset with himself and that he wanted to apologize not only to Chris Rock, but to Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, who he said that he had a very close relationship with, and at this point is probably irreparable. And also to Chris Rock's mother, which I thought was, I don't know, I just thought the apology and the whole aspect of it 3 months later was very interesting, that, you know, he took this route to sit down and say all of this now when I think at this point it's kind of died down. But I also think as a part of repairing his image and getting back out there and him probably getting back to work a little bit more regularly, he wanted to do this and kind of get this out of the way and be like, all right, you niggas is finna start seeing me again anyway. But first and foremost, let's address this because I'm Will Smith. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, drop that fourth wall and let you in a little bit, and then I'm gonna move on. But
I mean, let's keep it a bean.
Bean pie.
Let's keep it a bean. Chris Rock been holding Will Smith hostage for the past 3 months.
It's Chris Rock ain't said shit.
But Chris Rock been outside. And Chris Rock been telling everybody, I don't want to talk about it yet.
Yeah.
Forcing Will Smith to not be able to talk about it.
Talk about it.
Even Will Smith came in and said, I tried to reach out to him, and he said he wasn't ready to talk.
Bet.
So he's just been sitting
I think
there.
I think that was a really important part too.
And after like 3 months, it's like I gotta kind of get back into the things, and I can't keep getting back. If I get back in the public, people gonna keep asking me, "Yo, what's going on? Did you talk to Will Whoop?" And it's like, I'm waiting on, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna keep going through this because I can't apologize to every single person that puts a camera in my face, you know, until I talk to him. So I feel like he just finally was like, all right, look, bro, you just did you on tour right now with Chris Rock. It just was up there with Dave Chappelle and the GOAT, and you talking, and you was calling me the GOAT. So I'm finna come out here and say something like, you got to spin my name a few times, like without being able to talk, without me being able to say anything. I'm gonna say something. That's how that was the very first thing I felt when he came out. I was like, he been sitting on this shit. And that's right. Chris Rock for sure has been running around, not talking about it, but been joking about it.
And also keeping the conversation going a little bit. You feel me? I felt like the energy surrounding it kind of had died down, but every time you see Chris Rock, you feel me, pop up somewhere or somebody mention, oh, Chris Rock was over here or da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, you know what I'm saying? It's always, you know what I'm saying, a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm happy that he did address it, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of, like you said, clear the air and just say, look, I tried to reach out to bro. He said he's not ready to talk. So at this point, I'm going to just tell y'all what it is and what's going on. And however y'all want to take it from here, that's what it is. But I'm saying my piece.
Yeah. Just for that. The format that he did it in, I ain't care for it. Like him reading questions.
Yeah.
He could have just went out there and been like, look, I just want to tell Chris Rock this, and I just want to say this with one time. Or like, you know, said his piece. Especially the part when he was like, he read the question like, Jada rolled her eyes, did that make you? And he was like,
did she
no.
tell you to do something?
Yeah, he was like, no, it didn't. It's like,
he didn't have to do that. You could have just said, bruh, yeah, she didn't tell me to do that. And I made this decision all on my own. Like, you didn't have to. Yeah, I feel you about the format.
I just didn't like the format. Like, you know, he could have just came out and just said his piece and kept it pushing. But all in all, I mean, it was cool to hear from him, I guess. I'm glad he didn't do it at the red table.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
I'm glad he didn't do it there.
Yeah. Because I for sure thought that's where we was headed. Yeah, I thought we was headed for a Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, Chris Rock, Red Table Talk, and I was not gonna be here for that. So I am glad that he did it like this, but I just didn't really care for the questions and shit like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, niggas was doing a lot. They was doing a lot. It's like you just slapped the guy. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, you smacked him, you feel me, you popped him. It's not like you spun the block on a nigga. It's not like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, people say that in I understand that thought process and like thinking streetwise or thinking nigga wise, right? Nigga, you ain't spun on this nigga, or you know what I mean? Ain't nothing really happened. But yeah, something really did happen. That man is a professional black man that was hosting a ceremony, a huge ceremony, and somebody went up there and smacked him and disrespected him in front of millions of people, colleagues, people that looked up to him, like belittled him in front of a lot of people. Like, yeah, it may not have been like no street damage, but like career wise, like, you know, emotionally, like people could take that in those type of ways. So you shouldn't diminish somebody's trauma by saying, you know, oh, it wasn't this, you know.
It was only that. You feel me? I can respect that. You feel me? Good point. That's a good point. I can take that. I can take that. You feel me? And I can learn from that. You feel me? And if we want to stay there, you feel me? And we talk about the difference between what happened here and like real street beefs. We this week that kind of discussed that, and where he was saying that people should and rappers these days gotta move a little bit away from, you know what I'm saying, taking these beefs a little bit too far, especially when it comes to dissing the dead. And he has a record of that same title that he just dropped that was kind of addressing that. And he was saying immediately, I know a lot of people would think and say, well, why is Gucci Mane the one that's, you feel me? Like, do you know who Gucci Mane is? You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga that was just on Versus, you know what I'm saying? Not even 2 years ago at this point, saying we smoking on Pookie Loke tonight, you know what I'm saying, to Jeezy over a 15-year.
Like,
exactly.
Like, what happened?
Right. But he even addresses that in the record where he says, I feel like I might have started a trend. You feel me? These youngers won't stop dissing the dead. Like we can't be doing that. You feel me? And I don't know. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like when you hear all these bars and these shit, like you know what I'm saying, smoking on Pookie Loke or smoking on Tuka, you feel me, or shit like that, or FBG Duck and his family getting dissed and shit like that in records after passing, even after family members have come out expressing their displeasure. Who I smoke for sure.
Yeah, like, yeah, dog. It's definitely gotten way out of hand, way too drastic, way too disrespectful. Rap has gotten way too disrespectful. Rap has always been borderline disrespectful. I mean, let's keep it a bean. Ice Cube had no Vaseline.
For sure.
Right. Like, he was going in on niggas. And they're alive. So
for sure.
This in the dead ain't cool just because one, that's like bullying somebody that's not finna fight back. Like, you're gonna diss somebody that's not here to do anything. All you're doing is really disrespecting their loved ones or their families or the people that's there for them. And you may not have a problem with that, but like, now you have a whole bunch of people that follow your music singing and saying the same shit to and about people that they don't know, they have no affiliations to. But the people that do know that person has to hear that shit from random people, and it's kind of fucked up. So I understand the sentiment of you shouldn't diss the dead and all that because some whack shit, but hearing it from Gucci is very, very ironic.
Very ironic.
Very ironic.
Right. He has been on this transition of, it seems like, changing his life in different aspects for some time. Maybe this is another step in that progression where he's thinking back and looking into like, okay, well, there's some things that maybe I could have handled differently as well. And I don't know if this is that, but I agree that this coming from Gucci is very interesting, and it's a different wrinkle. But it's definitely a perspective that I wouldn't expect for him to have. That's why I think it's interesting to hear.
But you know what, too, though? Yeah, we're learning this in real time. We're growing with hip hop and with rap. We didn't have nobody to look back at and be like, dang, these rappers evolved into this. But nah, we're seeing all the street rappers, the ones that was running around doing bids, the Dope Boys, the Jeezys, the Gucci's, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, you know, all turning into like business people and like, you know, pivoting their careers and their stances on a lot of things and changing their messaging up. So it might seem weird to us, but this might actually be the normal process of just growing older, and it's just happening in hip hop. So we see it drastically from them being in the streets to them telling people, "Hey, let me give you the game," to trying to be the OG that we didn't have in the streets. You know,
I feel that. I can dig that. And I guess in a sense, we want to shift gears just a little bit, but kind of in the same vein as you were saying, you know, mentioning the Who I Smoke record. And, you know, people still to this day dissing the dead, you know what I'm saying? We got to say rest in peace and send a prayer and one up for JAYDAYOUNGAN, who just passed away a few days ago.
They were just killed in front of his home. Just shot him and his father.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's unfortunate. It's like every fucking week. It's a rapper. I mean,
some new shit. Yeah,
it is. It is. And again, JAYDAYOUNGAN was in beef with other people. Then he was another one of the youngsters that like to diss the dead, and there's other youngsters that's right now that's dissing Jay, which is unfortunate. So I don't know. Maybe this Gucci messaging is needed. As ironic as it does sound, maybe it is needed. How serious is it gonna get taken? We don't know. That's the question. And it's like you know, Gucci's reach is strong, but like all his artists are like older now, you know. So
right, yeah, that's true. So I mean, it just, I guess, kind of comes down to how many people he can kind of get to. I guess that he's affiliated with to be on that same wavelength. I don't know, because Gucci's very influential. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if some of the people like Nudie, some of the people like Scooter, some of the people like, you know what I'm saying, Migos, shit would follow suit with the maybe echoing that same sentiment.
Yeah, but you see it. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be the rappers that are like more established and on. It seems to be like the more up and coming, trying to catch the wave rapper, and they're saying more and more extreme things to try to stand out. And I feel like dissing the dead is getting they're doing way more creative ways to do it too.
It's still it's definitely the rappers that are you know in the coming of age phase of their careers, you know, the 1 foot out 1 foot in type thing, just trying to kind of straddle the fence while you're on your ascension. You feel me?
It's only the only way it's gonna stop is if the labels, the people that the playlisters and the radio heads all just say, hey, we're not playing songs if you're dissing the dead. Like if you are dissing people in your music, we're not gonna playlist you. Guess what?
That's all it'll take. Yeah,
you're gonna change your fucking content.
That should clear up real quick.
Yes, it's gonna clear up real quick. But unfortunately, there's profit in death, and especially of our culture, by other people. So they'll keep writing checks to let us do it.
Big action, I feel you. Rest in peace to JAYDAYOUNGAN. Yeah, exactly. T's and P's to his friends and family.
While we're in T's and P's,
yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we got the news today that Mr. Bill Russell, 11-time
Yeah,
Bill Russell.
big action. You know what I'm saying? NBA legend, Celtics
NBA
legend,
legend,
Black legend. You feel
we
me?
gotta put the Celtics in there.
I know,
NBA
but
legend,
it is what it is.
Black legend. Yeah, Bill Russell.
He said,
He just happened to play on that
He
team.
said, yo, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Big Bill though.
Yeah, man. The man.
88 years old.
Yeah, 88 years old. You know what I'm saying? They said he passed away as of today of this recording, this past weekend.
Natural causes too, correct?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
didn't say
Which
anything.
is always good to hear.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because if it was his time, it was his time, and it sounds like it wasn't. He just went out peacefully. But yeah, man.
We'll be announcing, of course, memorial services coming up soon, but definitely wanted to get them to a legend. It was really important, a pioneer in sports, just in Black leadership and culture, and just he was at the forefront of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that a lot of our favorite, you know what I'm saying, athletes were able to be in the position that they're in today. So definitely got to salute to Bill Russell for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The legend. He will be missed, man. He will.
Man, talk about.
We still got a couple. We still got a couple of legends left. We just gotta hold them. We just gotta keep them in high regards and stop clowning some of our legends while we got them.
Yeah,
you know, we just like to clown.
We gotta protect our own. You know?
Yeah, just for jokes and shits and giggles. But you know, at the end of the day, motherfuckers be somebody.
We gotta put some respect. We gotta definitely put some respect on our legends' names. You feel me? And really lift them up and prop them up. You know what I'm saying? In times that, you know what I'm saying, it's necessary, and even when it's unnecessary. You feel me? Just to do it. You feel me? Just to let niggas know that, you know what I'm saying, like we really got some wonders. You know what I'm saying? We really got some hitters that really move and shake and shape. You know what I'm saying? The way a lot of industry is run. You feel me? Not just sports, entertainment. You know what I'm saying? From fashion to, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like we really the ones, you know what I'm saying, like Black people really do this shit. So hey, make sure you know what I'm saying, you definitely show love and respect to your legends. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say idols become rivals and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, you feel me, respect is earned, not given. You feel me? And we really out here because I gotta show some respect and some love to Nicki, because it's time that niggas stop playing games.
Okay.
Y'all know exactly what it is. Y'all know what time it is. We just gave y'all a lesson on respecting legends, you feel me, and putting respect on people's names. We'll put some respect on old Nicki Minaj's name, you feel me, because we are here, you know what I'm saying, just announced the Nicki documentary, 6-part docu-series coming to a streaming service near you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It is happening.
Coming to a streaming service?
Coming to a streaming service near you. There was allegedly a deal on the table with HBO Max that didn't come to fruition for one reason or another. I don't know if the bag was light or if, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to edit some things in a way that she didn't really want to rock with. But they are working on a home for it. I think they actually have a home for it. I think she was just kind of alluding to the secrecy of it because she wants to kind of build the hype and anticipation of it. And I think it's working. And my assumption is probably going to end up somewhere in between like a Amazon Prime or a Netflix. So that's where I'm assuming it's going to end up. But this is a 6-part series that they've been recording this since 2012. So she has footage dating back to then.
Hell yeah, St. Grams watch it. Since 2012?
It's definitely since about 2012. This is going to date back to. So
time out.
10 years. Yeah.
You don't think Netflix would have gave her the back?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a Netflix thing, or I think it's going to be like Amazon Prime.
Because I think Netflix came out with the Kanye Genius, and that did pretty good.
It did really good.
It did really good, you know.
And, really
and Netflix been struggling for something like if they could get documentaries from rappers or something, that could be like, because they had the stand up comedy, that was their niche, and then COVID hit, and it kind of fucked them over because that was the only thing they had relying right left.
Because at that point they started losing all of their movies because all of the other studios started. Everybody started their own shit. You feel me? And it was like, oh, well, now we got to reshift the energy and refocus. You know what I'm saying? How we provide content. So I agree. If they could kind of tap into this market and do shit like this. Like you said with the Kanye thing, like they did with the Travis Scott shit, like they did with Justin Bieber back a couple of years ago, and I think they had somebody else. Another big name.
Stick in some documentaries for like artists or shit like that. That'd be a cool little. That'd be a way for me to keep taking my little $15 or however much they raised it up to.
Yeah, because they keep raising the price with no actual focused plan of how, like what they feature.
And they just come on like a random Tuesday and be like, we raised your price like $2. It's good. Like it go into effect tomorrow, dog.
Right.
You just be like, wait,
for sure. You're like, hold on, you didn't give niggas no type of awareness or no type of notice, nothing. Just, hey, this is what it is. Netflix.
You be looking for new content and everything. nothing new. Just the price.
Let me tell you what just left. Let me tell you what we just lost.
we got rid of some shit.
For sure. We'll tell you what's leaving Netflix this month and how much we charging you for that. You feel me? But Nicki Minaj, yes, indeed.
What's the title? It's just called Nicki?
So I don't think there's an official title of it yet. It's a hashtag Nicki documentary. You feel me? Make sure you tap into that and keep, tagging that. You feel me? And keep that shit popping because we really out here. We got that coming. There's
put on my notifications for that.
Yeah, you should. Okay. You should definitely tap the bell, put on your notifications for that. But just before you do that, make sure you do it for Two Black Sheep content all across the board on YouTube, also on any streaming platform that you like to listen to us on. But back to Nicki. Not only does she have this documentary coming, we've also been building up for the next single, which is a sample of Super Freak, Rick James. The name of it right now, there's a poll on Nicki Minaj's Twitter page at Nicki Minaj. You can go take that, and there's a couple of suggestions on what the official song title should be. I want everybody and all the bars out there to go ahead.
We're gonna go vote right now.
Twitter poll. Go vote right now. You feel me? There's three official titles, tentative, that you can choose from. So make sure y'all go make y'all vote. I think that the Nicki Minaj Super Freak Girl single name should be. It's on Nicki Minaj's Twitter.
I'm on her Twitter.
Bam. I think she put it up yesterday, so you might got to scroll back a couple of, posts or whatever. But yeah, there's that's there. You feel me? So that new single is coming on August the 12th. So 2 weeks. New Nicki single, you feel me, out there, and it's
official
coming,
name of Freaky Girl. He won a Freaky Girl, Super Freaky Girl, or Nick James.
There you go. I think Super Freaky Girl is winning right now. She did an IG live saying, that
there's 6 hours and 24 minutes left.
Oh shit, there's time. There is time. You feel me? Well, you can go ahead and make your vote right now. You feel me? By the time this audio and this video drops on the replay, you won't be able to vote anymore. It might have been chosen.
Nick James is closing in.
What'd you vote for?
It's confidentiality.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not supposed to tell.
I apologize. They made you sign an NDA too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, with that said, just checking. You feel me? Because they made me sign an NDA. I just didn't know if you had to sign one too. You feel me? I was just double checking with you, my boy. That's all.
All Nicki talk must be covered under this.
For sure, shit must be filtered and cleared.
Yeah,
actually, you feel me? But yeah, salute to Nicki. You know what I'm saying? That new single is coming. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and pre-save that right now if you like. You know, talking about you can go ahead and do so. Apple Music, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all the shit. You feel me?
I'm really excited.
That's all I got though. But still, go ahead.
I'm really excited for her documentary. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the young mixtape Nicki, the young Nicki. You know,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
How she was on the grind, because you heard about her and rap, but like
if you wasn't
she
watching like the come up DVDs and all of those smacks and shit that she was on, you know what I'm saying, in that period, you might have missed some things.
Yeah. So she ain't just pop out of nowhere.
No,
she been grinding.
Yeah, definitely. She really been out there through multiple different, you know what I'm saying, ways before she really caught on. So for her to be here where she is today, I just, like I said, the reason why I even became a barb was just because I just really thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think she gets the respect that she deserves for, you know what I'm saying, for the accolades and what she's done, and not just the accolades, because that's not necessarily the important thing, but the legacy that she's created along the way and the opportunities and the doors that she's opened for other women behind her. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that is something that should not go unsaid. You know what I'm saying? So I think more people should be speaking up on that. So I'm gonna be one of those people that do that, and of course, she is amazing. Yes,
of course.
That's what I'm here for, brother. That's what I'm here for. It's lit, man.
Yeah.
It's lit.
You and your pink print.
Yes. Oh. I am in my dollhouse. I am in my Barbie house. You feel me? My dream house right now.
Hey, man. Hey, before we get out of here, what do you think?
Right now?
What do you think of Mase, Gilly, and Wallow joking, and Mase saying he's the new Diddy 2.0 for still having Fivio under contract and for like $5,000?
Do you really want to hurt Mase? Do you really want to make me cry? Hey, that nigga said Diddy 2.0. You feel me? Yeah, Mase on $1 million worth of game. That conversation about the Fivio contract signing for $5,000 and still being in that contract to this day.
Being in that contract.
Mase is eating off of Fivio right now. You know what I'm saying? He got way more than 5% of that nigga's.
For 5,000? Nigga, what?
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, for 5,000, that shit lasted like what? Probably like 2 weeks, I think he said. So yeah, I think that is I think that's crazy. I don't know what the terms of the deal is or what Mase was offering him at the time, but
how do you sign to somebody for $5,000?
$5,000.
Was I 12?
My nigga, that is the craziest. That is
was I 12?
Craziest. I know he couldn't have been 12. Like, I wonder how long ago it was, though. I really do. But
I couldn't have been 16. I couldn't have been 16 or older. 5 bands. I'd have been like 5 bands.
5, bro. 5 bands, bro. I think that's I don't know, man. He said Diddy 2.0, so I gotta hear Mace's explanation behind that to really have a clear understanding of how I feel about that. However, knowing what I know about that, I think that is a crazy move. I think to sign for $5,000 to do anything where the terms were this long, you feel me? It just speaks to, you know what I'm saying, niggas just taking an opportunity. And like he said, he didn't read the contract. He just knew that $5,000 came along with it, which he needed at that moment. And this was somebody, a legend in the game like Mase, who's been there and has seen situations where contracts were fucked up. He wouldn't assume that he would be taken advantage of. But when it comes to assumptions in business, you see what happens. So this is definitely something that Fivio should learn from. And whatever the fuck Mase was doing, hey man, 50 Cent said Mase ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. So at that point, I already knew that nigga, when Mase was trying to get back his shit from Puff, you feel me, for $2 million, knowing that it's probably worth more than that and complaining that he couldn't get it back for what his price point was, I knew that Mase was on some other shit. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah,
salute to Mase though.
I don't know.
I like Mase. He raps good.
Fucked up. Fivio shouldn't be in that deal still.
Not at all. Fivio should not be in that deal. Whatever the terms of that deal is, if Mase was a stand-up nigga,
if you gave me $5,000 and you recouped over $50,000 from me, I should have bought myself out that deal. That's over 100%.
You for sure.
Like, you know,
bet. You feel me? Bet.
I should be out. I should be out that motherfucker.
Yeah, I just feel like if Mase was any kind of stand-up nigga, you feel me? Like he should have been, you know what I'm saying, ripped up the terms of that and, you know what I'm saying, let Fivio go up on his way or renegotiated something better with him along the way. So that's wild though.
Absolutely. Come on now, quit playing with me. I'll beat you up, Mase.
Right.
At this point,
you know what I'm saying?
Beat you up.
You right, you know what I'm saying? You going up to the fucking Angie Martinez with the ski mask talking about Puff trying to take from you and all types of shit. Meanwhile, all right, bet, nigga, you got it, bro.
Yeah, meanwhile, you over here raping my pockets.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. But you know what else is crazy? They not following us is crazy. So if you're not following us, go ahead and follow us at 2BlackSheep on Twitter, Instagram, youtube.com/2BlackSheep. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification, hit the like. Yes. Yeah, leave us a comment. Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow us individually, you can follow me at YRDA Goldmine, my guy over there.
You can follow me at Oh My God Graham. Spell it just like it sounds. You feel me? Like if you know how to spell things, you spell it all the way out. Don't try to shorthand me with the OMG Graham. I can't find you. No. Oh my God Graham.
Yeah. OH, not OH. If
you know how to spell things. That's all I can say.
Some people spell different.
That's unfortunate.
People spell different. I looked in the dictionary and it will have two different spellings for the same thing. And I'll be like, yes. And I'll be like, so who's right and who's wrong in this situation?
Things to make you say
tomato or tomato.
Tomato or tomato. Right. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato.
Yeah, and I say this has been
my phone episode. Can't even do the thing.
It's been another episode of the Shoe Show, episode 133 in the wraps. It's been good. It's been real. It's been two of them. Deuces.